Hello everyone, it is me, and I'll be ranking every single item in a Mario Kart history. 45 coin, and what do you know? The coin is the worst item in the game, and you know why? Because it basically does absolutely nothing, besides ever so slightly increasing your top speed, which you probably don't even notice. But also when you're in first place, you really need protection from upcoming shells, and if you get a coin, then get hit by one, you're screwed. Now I do understand that it does balance things out and it would be a bit overpowered if first place had protection from shells, but my point is still there, this item sucks. 44, Thundercloud. Ah yes, the good old Thundercloud. Would you like me to explain why this item is absolute horsewank? Because it's an item that can hurt you. Basically, when you get it, you go faster, but if you can't bump into anyone in a matter of like 10 seconds, you get shocked. It is a really good idea for an item, don't get me wrong, but it would be better if you could activate it yourself, or do what CTGP does and make it so it turns you into a Mega Thundercloud. God, no wonder why this item hasn't returned since Wii. Get out of here. 43, Coin Box. Now I know this item is really good in Tour, but that game's whole idea is getting a high score, and in this video I wanted to include the Tour items based on how effective they are in a race. Anyway, the coin box, all it does, it spews out a shit ton of coins, nothing special, it sucks, bad. 42, Blooper. Oh, why does this item keep on appearing in every Mario Kart game? It's so useless, all it does is obscures your vision. It is nothing but a minor inconvenience. I mean, I guess if you're playing split screen multiplayer, maybe it'll have an effect. But it just doesn't do anything, man, it sucks balls. Actually, when you're playing against CPUs, it slows them down. Shut up, no one cares. 41, Fake Item Box. A box that is meant to trick the player. In some games, you can easily tell the difference between it and a real item box. And in some games, it's not so obvious. Like in Mario 64, it looks the exact same. But it also doesn't protect you from incoming shells, which is why it's low on the list. If you run into one though, it can be a bit punishing, so watch out. 40, Banana. A simple banana that can help protect you from shells, or put it behind you, and also you can use it as a trap. Not much else to say, very cool. 39, Tanuki Leaf. Okay, this item isn't that bad, it's just really annoying. Basically when you use it, you have a tail that you can just fling and hit other opponents and items, but the reason why it sucks is because half the time I get it, nothing is around me, so I'm just spamming the tail until it fucks off. Man, these items suck. 38, Green Shell. A shell that you can throw, it can bounce off walls, but be careful and try not to hit yourself. And getting that green shell snipe is so satisfying. 37, Bubble. The bubble is a very interesting item. Basically it shields the player and carries and moves them ahead of the track. However, the item isn't very fast and it doesn't last long. And you can't drift, so it's not much of a help. This item's a literal baby toy. 36, Mushroom. A very solid and basic power-up. It gives you a bit of a speed boost and can be used to take shortcuts. A simple item can go a long way. 35, Dash Ring. When you use this item, it will place down 3 dash rings ahead of you, giving you a speed boost. However, it isn't all that useful because other players can pass through it as well, but it is still good for catching up. 34, Red Shell. A single red shell can actually be pretty good. Use it and it will home in on the nearest player ahead. However, this is one of those items that are better in some games than others. Like on the Wii, the red shell will break on most corners, and in 8 Deluxe, so it will go halfway across the map just to get to you. 33, Triple Bananas. The Triple Bananas are great for protecting yourself from other players. This is another item that works differently in other games. In 64, you'll have 5 bananas trailing behind you. DS and Wii have 3 behind you, and in 8 Deluxe you have 3 that circle you. 32, Banana Barrel. This item is kinda crappy. It basically shoots a whole bunch of bananas out of a barrel ahead onto the road. Why it sucks is because you're likely to hit yourself, and you don't really have much of a control on where the bananas are going to land. 31, Pow. This item is the definition of inconvenient. Some of you might be surprised to see it rank higher than you would think, but if used correctly, you can really screw someone's race over. And everyone in front of you also spins out and drops their items. And yes, I know you can shake the remote to cancel the power, but still. 30, Feather. A throwback to the first Mario Kart game. It is a unique item that was one of the best for its time. All it does is simply makes you jump and cut corners, or jump over walls. I was also surprised when this item came back in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's battle mode. 29, Fireball. This item in a game like Double Dash is almost a guaranteed hit. You throw it and it fires in a spread. Honestly, I would have rather this as an item than the Fire Flower, simply because the Fire Flower is annoying and spammy. 28. Mushroom Cannon. Just a cannon that shoots out all the shrooms money can buy. It does help you a lot, but there is still a risk of your opponents also grabbing the mushrooms. Still pretty good though. 27. Yoshi/Birdo Egg. This is a unique item. When you throw it, it acts as a red shell, but when it hits someone, it'll spew out items for you to pick up. These items can range from a star, mushroom, shell, or banana. Pretty good. 26. Heart. This is a very interesting item that I wish was in more games. When you use it, you get these hearts that shield you and any item you run into. The heart will pick it up and steal the item. It is a shame that this item was nerfed in Tour. 25. Fire Flower. This item is really frustrating when someone uses it on you because of how spammy it is. And when you have it, you just go apeshit and fire as fast as you can. It's not bad, just kind of annoying. 24. Giant Banana. The Giant Banana is a big boy. It is just a thicker banana, and when someone hits it, it spews out 3 smaller bananas. Very good for covering ground, especially in Double Dash's slippery controls. 23. Bomb. The bomb is pretty ruthless. You can chuck it ahead or behind for a massive explosion. And probably one of the best trap items out there. This item is especially broken in Mario Kart Wii. 23. Triple Shrooms, because 3 is better than 1. Great for doing shortcuts, getting ahead, or even chaining. What else can I say? Great item. 21. Hammer. Very interesting item. It acts like a red shell that it homes in on the player, and it goes past players with items behind them. However, you must be very close to an opponent for it to actually hit. 20. Capsule. Basically, the same thing as the hammer, except there is 3 of them and they bounce around. 19. Double Bomb, because 1 bomb isn't good enough. Now you have 2. However, you throw them both at the same time, causing a bigger explosion. 18. Mega Mushroom. This is a great item that we all want to see make a return. Basically, you grow bigger and have a greater turning speed. Yes, it is basically a budget star, but hey, squishing people is better than hitting them with a star. Also, am I the only one that finds it weird how Mega Mushrooms don't give you any speed on straightaways? 17. Bomb Barrel. This item is really awesome because your opponents won't have much time to react to bombs getting shot out everywhere. It can also be hard to aim in some cases, just try not to blow yourself up. 16. Ice Flower. An item that should have been in the game sooner. You have 3 ice balls that freeze opponents and slides them across the track, limiting their movement. Very cool, no pun intended. 15. Boomerang Flower. This item actually requires some sort of skill with aiming. You have 3 shots and the third one fires further. Also, this item can break through opponents that are holding items behind them, so it's actually pretty handy. 14. Blue Shell. Probably the most controversial item ever. It will always target the person in first. Most people complain because it punishes them for being a good player, but I see it as a balance. Because without it, the person in first will just be able to front run the whole track and win. 13. Boo. This is a pretty interesting item that is only in a few games. You can use it to go invisible, however, the boo will actually steal an item from someone else. What made this hard to rank is the randomness. You could get something good like a star, or get unlucky and get a coin. And in some games, you can even use it to cut into the off-road. 12. Piranha Plant. You get this plant that will chomp away at literally everything it looks at, while giving you a cool speed boost. What's great about this is that you can also activate the speed boost yourself, or the game will just do it for you if it sees something that it has to chomp on. 11. Chain Chomp. This item is insane. You get this big ass chain chomp that'll just ram into everything, pretty much dragging you up the track. And if you get hit, then it will detach and keep moving along. It's kinda like the worst version of the bullet, but it is still really good. 10. Super Horn. The best item for first place, because as we all know, it can destroy the blue shell. It also has that risk factor to it, like do I want to use it for the upcoming red shell or do I save it for a blue shell? With how versatile it is, it's enough for it to rank this high. It's a great item. 9. Bowser Shell. A big ass shell that will bump into literal everything. It is pretty much just an enlarged green shell, but good luck trying to avoid this in a game like Double Dash. 8. Triple Reds. Having these just make you feel safe, and if anyone is ahead of you, just bop them a couple times with your shells and ruin their day. Having one of these is good, but having 3 is just absolutely amazing. 7. Super Bell. People don't understand how good this item really is. It's basically the super horn, but it spews out 3 sound waves instead of 1. And apparently, I don't have footage of this, but apparently it can also destroy blue shells. Now that's just awesome. 6. Star. This item is nothing but reliable. You can drive through players, obstacles, take shortcuts, can't get hit by anything, dodge a shock. Yeah, the star has been here since the beginning and will always and forever be good. 5. Lucky 7. This is a fun one. 7 items such as a star, red/green shell, blooper, bomb, banana, and a mushroom. It's not easy to use this item strategically, but half the time I just spam it and go ape shit and hope for the best. 4. Crazy 8. The same thing as a lucky 7, except they added a coin. Wow, oh my god, that is so crazy. Wow, damn Nintendo. 3. Golden Mushroom. Using this item is always fun when you aren't falling off the map, of course, but who doesn't want to just spam a speed boost? I ranked it higher than the star because of its better shortcut potential. 2. Bullet. Why drive and catch up when the game can just do it for you? Use this item and you will go blasting through the race at full speed while cruising past and hitting everyone on your way. Some would say this is the best item, but in my opinion there's one more that just slightly beats it out. 1. Shock. And to me, the best item is the shock. I mean, sure, the bullet is great and all, but the shock is just incredible, because you literally stun and shrink everyone and lose their items, while you can just easily catch up. It does come with a risk factor of shock dodging other players, but if you're skilled enough, then that won't happen. Oh yeah, and I noticed this while editing, but I completely forgot about the Giga Bomb. Yeah, it's basically just a giant bomb that bounces around. It'll probably be at like number 15 or something. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh man, that was a lot of items to go through. Thank you guys so much for watching. If I missed anything or you want to share your opinions, please post them in the comments below. Catch you guys later. Peace.